Hello and welcome back to yet another yapping with me, Fellonius the Wizard. I hope you're fine out there. We are having some freebies going around in our buses, and I have been saying this before, but some don't like to pay their bus fare, and they just jump on the bus and they sit there and hopefully they will get by with it, because I'm not allowed to stop them, I'm not allowed to yell at them, I'm not even allowed to just chuck them off the bus again. And by the way, I'm not a policeman, I'm a bus driver. I take this round thingy on the front and keep that one busy. But now and again we have some control people going around. These controllers are having a uniform, a green uniform, and usually they just smoothly go on the bus right after the bus had started. Or they sit in the way back of the bus, and as soon as we are on the road, they suddenly start to move forward through the bus. Most people, they know that if there's a controller, they have to get up and pay I say 1,200 crowns, like $120, plus their bus fare. They are not going anywhere, so they get a fine. However, sometimes people react a bit differently. Now, there is a typecasting called Karen. A Karen is a person that is going to make sure that you are the one that's doing the wrong thing, and she is not. And it's always a she on the YouTube, so I'm preparing to say that that's the most common. But I would say that I think I've seen a lot of male ones as well. Nevertheless, one of these Karens, which by the way, I know by her real name because she's been going with my bus for ages. She's one of my regulars, so I was pretty damn surprised when suddenly there was a loud yelling in the bus. And this was this lady. Now, I'm still going to call her Karen so we don't get anything wrong, because I was totally convinced that she still paid for her fare. She had a monthly ticket. She used it 30 days. And, well, of course she's doing it. But it seems like she is nowadays working from home, and thereby she doesn't want to have a 30-day ticket anymore. So she's gambling. And the thing that I was totally reacting to was she thought it was unfair. It was unfair of the controllers to find her, to fine her, and telling her that she should have paid her ticket. It was unfair. Now, getting caught in the middle of everything in this low sense, of course, you just have to be, I don't know. I can only refer to another incident that I have been doing once, but still. But Karen, she refused to give her name, she refused to do anything except, shouting at the controllers and saying, "This is unfair, I have always paid my ticket and now I wanted to just go home because And I didn't hear the rest because the controllers tried to stop her, and now they have to be two of them. Now, she's a teacher. So the thing is, I was really thinking, what is this? I was almost on the brink of stopping my bus just to go and see what it was that happened. But I have nothing to do with those guys, so I don't do it. But she got her ticket. So I was thinking, now she had learned a lesson, right? 3 days later, she's on my bus again, and I was thinking, oh, there she is. Let's see if she pays now that she's got a fine. No, she gambled again. And I was thinking, man, I really hope that there aren't any controllers aboard, because she would go totally mental if that happens. But for some reason she thought that she had paid for at least 3 months ahead or something like that. But I didn't say anything because I didn't want to. Getting caught in this type of situation is hard. Now, I am normally a very moral, high ground guy. I try to really do the right things, mainly because it's easier to do the right things than going around trying to see if I can do wrong things that I know that is wrong things. Doing things that I know is right is always easier. But when I was in my 8th grade, let's say I was 14 years of age, I shoplifted. The reason I shoplifted is probably I wanted to be noticed, and there has been some developments in my life that I didn't like. So I tried to do stuff that, well, it wasn't always the best, but I did them anyway. So I got to a shop, and there was a guy who saw that I was a bit nervous, and probably did some gestures or something like that. So he came up to me and said, "Are you going to pay for those you have in your jacket?" And I was totally devastated. I have never been so scared in my life, up to that point at least. I had money, so of course I just dropped out I think it was some chocolate or something like that. And I told him, yes, I will. And then I started to get up my money and showed him that I was going to pay for this. And it's nothing. And I was thinking like, I didn't mean to, and all that. Now, he kept an eye on me, and I went and I bought these. And that was the last time I shoplifted, because I didn't like getting caught. And it felt like, well, if I had any urges, I would most likely have peed myself in that case, because it was so embarrassing. Now, I feel like Karen thought the same thing. I think she thought that it was, why me? Why did this happen? But she knew why, and she knew that it could happen. We have talked about it. She knew. And there are signs saying that you shouldn't go free riding in the bus and so on. She knew. And I knew. So getting caught, well, you can react whatever way you will. But if you're getting caught, you knew that for a reason you did something wrong. That's how it is. Well, thank you for listening. Bye.